Mm-hmm. meditation plus visualization is equal to manifestation. When you have understood this formula through your own experience, you have become a master. You have become a Jagat Guru. Only visualization without meditation will not manifest. The more you do meditation, the better your visualization will be, and the better your visualization, the better your manifestation will be. Visualization means the mind power. Meditation means soul power. Soul power plus mind power is equal to manifestation. Meditation is soul power. It's not mind power. You have removed the mind, and you are with the soul. Soul is a chip of God. Meditation is God's power. Visualization is your power. The mind's power is equal to manifestation. We want to manifest. We are all creators. A creator means we must create something. It doesn't come to us. We have to create it from within. So that manifestation is the function of a creator. According to your wishes, then you understood that yes, you are a creator. Chandraji manifested this 40 days program for everybody. He committed himself for it. He said, I will do it. Then it has been done now. He wanted to manifest this whole program, 40 days program. Years of meditation he did. Then he visualized, I must do something. Meditation is God utilizing your own power, God's power as God. But visualization is using your mind power. Both are equally important. The soul power and the mind power is equal to manifestation. Whatever you want. This is the formula for everybody. Because everybody wants to manifest something. They want something in life. Abundance, newness, miracles, bliss, health, happiness are there for everybody. But it is specifically for those people who have done a lot of meditation and a lot of visualization.
Very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the masters and friends. And very warm welcome and congratulations to all of you to join the session on 16th day of this miracle program. My name is Baljit Sekho, and I will be your host for the last 6 days of this program. I've been doing this meditation for the last 3.5 years and been connected to Buddha CEO for more than 6 months. And during that time, I have attended several wisdom sessions and started reading many spiritual science books. And I'm very grateful that I was given a chance in the previous sessions also to host and also to be a facilitator. So thank you to the whole team of Buddha CEO. We've been learning about meditation, the benefits of meditation, and different principles of our personal reality. And we will continue that learning today, but Chandra sir will join us after the meditation. And so we'll start the meditation today. And we will do the heart elevation first, and then we'll go into breath mindfulness meditation. So please sit comfortably. Cross your legs, clasp your hands, and put them comfortably in your lap. Please remove your glasses, relax, and close your eyes.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed and eyes closed, if you keep your hands on your chest area, rest your attention on your sacred heart. With a slow, long, relaxing breath, can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel a beat of your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Which is nurturing all life. With its energies of love, joy, gratitude, compassion, can you recollect an experience from your past or from your present where you felt enormous love, gratitude, compassion? Relive that moment and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart, your body. The more you experience that energy, that emotion, the more coherent you become in your mind and heart, the more coherent you become with that field of energy around us. Can you set an intention to radiate this energy of love, of joy to all things and everybody on this planet Earth, to heal? Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Relive that moment of love, joy, gratitude. Feel that energy and have that intention and to send that energy to everybody and everything. Slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. observe your in-breath and the out-breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. When you observe your breath, the thoughts become lesser and lesser. Our mind slowly becomes empty. It is natural to have thought. If you recognize your thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly become empty, and allow yourself to experience that emptiness inside of you, all around you. As you observe your breath, our mind becomes empty. When our mind is becoming empty, we channelize all that energy into the present moment. Our body functions at its natural best. We increase our power of thought. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness, the blackness of no body, of no thing. As you empty your mind of thought, you move away from matter. You experience that emptiness, that greater quantum field of energy. All emptiness is energy. This is the field of unlimited possibilities. Everything that you ever experienced or will experience is here in this field of energy. the longer you stay aware of this emptiness, that energy, the more experiences you draw into your life. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath, dear friends. This is the field of unknown. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, this blackness, the more miraculous you become, the more insightful you become. Allow yourself to merge into the emptiness of yourself. This is your divine self, your consciousness, that awareness. this time, let's express gratitude. Gratitude moves us into coherence to help us create more. Can you express gratitude to your parents, your teachers and mentors? Your gratitude to all the people in your life. Your family, your friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody. Give thanks to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals. Express gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the government, the companies that support our lives in many, many ways. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience so much more in this life. Relax your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body.
I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful. I am powerful. And I celebrate who I am. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends, hope you enjoyed the session. Yes, Baljit ji, nice to see you.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you too.
Please share about yourself before we introduce our guest today.
I talked about, my background and how long I've been meditating, but I would like to share something really personal, how it has transformed me, this journey. Like Richa ji said, Sonal ji said, everybody with experiences, we get less and less critical, less judgmental, more positive. And I experienced all those things too. But my main strength, I noticed when a few months ago, my husband had a bike accident and he had a bad concussion. And I went to see him, and it was a very hard time for us, for the whole family. But somehow I was very strong, I was composed, And I was very grateful that it could have been worse than this. And since then, whenever I am stressed, whenever I feel sad, I shift very quickly to, my blessings. I start counting my blessings. So I have accepted it with same grace and gratitude as I have accepted my blessings in life. And like you said in first session, I think first week, that we have to go through our challenges without complaining them. And instead of thinking that there are blockages, they can be our expansion and our growth. So that's how I'm taking it now. And this was all possible because of meditation. That's how I have my inner strength to face it. My old self would have been very sad, would have been very, why me? It never crossed my mind. So I think there was a reason I was put on this path 3.5 years ago. Maybe universe was preparing me. And I'll highly encourage all the people who have started for the first time to continue this learning, because it will only and only change you positively. You will only see positive transformation in you. So thank you. I'm very, very grateful.
Thank you. But that's very nice. This is all about life. I think very soon, in the practice of meditation, very early on, I heard Patriji say, when you move from why me to why not me, you're enlightened.
Yeah.
When you move from why this way to why not that way, you're enlightened. Some of my children are not cooperating. They're only spending a lot of time doing this, doing that. Why is this happening? Why not? Why not? Why can't this happen? Somebody seriously going through a big illness and illness and illness after illness coming to me. Why me? Why is it impacting our family? Why not? When we move from why me to why not, that means we moved towards equanimity of experience, that everything is an experience. Everything is merely an experience. This why me to why not will come when you understand those 6 spiritual science principles clearly, particularly reincarnation and law of karma, cause and effect. Just simply that. Great, congratulations. Once we cross something like that, then we cross everything.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Please share about your experience through which you lost fears of water and a few things.
Experience about what?
Fear of water?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm very, I tried to learn swimming so many times and I just couldn't somehow learn it. Every time my instructor is there, I will not bring my legs to my chest. So always like I'm going to drown. And I was very scared of long vehicles too. Like people are scared, but my fear was on another level. So one day after my meditation, I went to sleep. I had a dream, or I don't know. I went in a trance. I was drowning. I went by a very long vehicle, and that was very fearful. And I was just trying to get on a bridge, and it has a very short wall in the beginning, which I think I've seen. The bridge is very close to me where I live now. It has to be that bridge. So as I am trying to speed up so I can create more distance between that vehicle and me, because I was so scared of that big Freightliner, I just go over the wall and my car flips and I'm drowning. I saw myself drowning, and I was screaming and for help, and I woke up. And it was not it was a different person, but why I think it was me, because I am the one who woke up. I was screaming for help, even though it was in a different body. So after that, my fear, I haven't tried swimming because the weather changed. But my fear of long vehicles, those Freightliners, have vanished. I can easily drive by them and no fear at all. I don't have to change the lane. So I think because I faced it, why I was feeling that way. So kind of, how they say, I I put a closure on it now, where my fear was coming from, and I think that's how I'm not fearful anymore. So sometimes these past life experiences do heal you, and
That's great. Yeah, when you know the root cause, you see, when your shoulder is paining, and then until that time you don't know the root cause, it bothers us.
yeah,
But the moment you get to know the root cause, okay, this is because of, maybe some pull or something is there. This is the first stage. When you know the root cause of that, we understand it, then we know we can move into a solution. So of course it's going to dissolve. Either we understand that there is a past, and so then we move in, and especially when you have fears and phobias and intense freezing moments. You can't explain. They're irrational fears. They can't explain. Often there is some past, and when we have these, of course, the past, when it's revealed, is helping us to dissolve that fear at once. There's a master who had intense fears every time they took off in a flight. Intense fear. The moment they're going to the flight and sit down, boarding, okay, when it's taking off, and especially while coming down, the freak out. You can't just sit and then you just feel like the whole thing is crashing. The whole thing is crashing. Intense fear from the time they go to the flight. Later, in one of the sessions, that she saw herself as a pilot in a world war where her plane was shot, and so she was crashing down, and then burst off into flames, the plane. Until the time she understood the experience, the whole life she was just suffering from this fear every time she took off. But after this is revealed to her, she made peace with herself. Now this is then, not now. This life is different, that life is different. But that memory is deeply there. That memory is very, very deeply there. So we block ourselves, that memory sort of bring back, because there's always this something called emotional hijack is happening. When anything that's a very intensely experienced, traumatically experienced, and then is recorded straight out into the subconscious deeply as a very long term, and then that is overshadowing anything else, rational mind, and then comes through. And so in situations we have to, that's why in meditation, sometimes the memories come up. Memories come up for us to face it. Many times they dissolve automatically, subconscious memories not so deeply recorded, they dissolve. So when people start meditating over a period of time, they say, hey, things seem to be okay for me now, because many, many painful memories are dissolving. And so then obviously the body is responding pretty well into coherence. But then where we cannot dissolve, then they come up to the surface. And if you're especially seeing in the form of a dream again and again, the same event, or if you're seeing in meditation again and again, some things are coming up, then look into them rather than trying to avoid it because that's not that great an event. Look into that. See, what is it trying to reveal to me? And so then I'm sure there is a reason behind why that's happening. You'll come to a conclusion of what it is, applying it to your current lifetime. Let's invite Rajiv ji and Megha ji. Will start with Rajiv ji. Please introduce.
Yes. We have a very distinguished guest today, Rajiv Agarwal sir, and let me introduce him to all of you. Rajiv Agarwal, a seasoned architect based in Delhi, has been designing universities, hospitals, and condominiums for the past 45 years. In addition to his architectural practice, he has served as an international consultant to the World Bank for 33 years, contributing to projects in developing countries across various regions. His work has taken him to some of the world's most challenging environments, including Afghanistan, Iraq, and Somalia. His meditation journey began around 25 years ago. For over a year, he has been practicing meditation with Buddha CEO, experiencing profound transformation and witnessing numerous miracles along the way. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajiv ji. Good to see you again.
Sorry, something happened. I can't see anything on the screen.
Okay, we can see you. So keep
Okay, that's okay.
Yes. Great. This is not Rajiv ji's experience that is sharing. That is for him. Every experience that we listen enhances our third eye capability, means our ability to decipher experiences. When Baljit ji shared that experience, that with one experience that she's able to overcome fear, now there we go, increase our understanding of how to look into our experience. And this is a very important practice that when we have people coming and sharing, and then I used to, in the beginning of my practice, okay, now somebody's sharing, okay, now I think it's enough. Chandra is not speaking, meditation is not happening, okay, I don't have to pay attention. This is how it used to be. Switch off the mind. Do something else. Okay, now see who is going to come next. That's how it is, but it's not. Then only later realized, and then why? Patriji was always listening. I've had half an hour time, and then talking is asking people, what is your new experience, latest experience? What are you doing? So let's listen to masters who are not talking theory, they're talking how this is practiced into their life. Specific events of causing which they're able to transform or they're able to learn something. Yes, Rajivji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and grateful to you for giving me this opportunity, sir. Well, like Madam mentioned, Baljit ji, that I've been meditating for 25, 30 years. So I have experienced a lot of things, like let me start by sharing my experience on design of a university campus. That time I was just designing small houses like every other architect in the world. But suddenly I got this opportunity, and I sat down and I couldn't get any idea as to how to design a huge university compared to a small house. And some people were supporting me. They had sent the money. They wanted to do it with me, and suddenly no idea how to design it. And then I sat down. I used to sit every day and meditate. And I used to meditate for long hours as to what I should do. And suddenly, after about 2, 3 days, there was a flash of idea, as if the universe is talking to me, as if somebody is holding my hand and making me sketch the university. And this Guru Gobind Singh University in Delhi, it is kind of hard to believe that it manifested in half an hour. And after that, when you're designing such a huge university, your friends who are not designing, so they come and help you and discuss your project in the evening. So my friends used to come and they used to say, okay, let's put the road here, let's put this building there, things like that. And it would so happen that every time we will come back to the same original design that had happened within that half an hour. So we just made some details and we made the submission. It was an international jury. So they selected our scheme amongst top five, and they gave us comments. So there were some technical comments that we should improve our scheme, considering those. So we considered those points, and you would not believe, submitted the same thing again, except that we had some minor modifications in the road layout. And then we got the first prize. At that time, I was just about, what, 38 years age. So that, 1,000 crore project coming to you at, say, when you are 38, it's kind of unbelievable. So it was a very, very satisfying experience. I had some challenges getting that contract signed. Again, the divine power helped me. I had partnered with a non-architect association. They were helping me they were my partners. And later I was told that according to law of India, I cannot be a partner with non-architect. And then again, the divine thing intervened, and the people started withdrawing. And at the age of 32, I got this huge university on a platter. So there was a great experience that I had. And after that, after having tasted the blood, I designed quite a few more universities. And I must say, whenever I meditated and tried to get an answer to the problem, to the building, through the design that I should do, I used to visualize the students enjoying my building, students, in a way, having better environment to learn. So, and all these things, they would come in a comprehensive manner, that, it is happening all together, and the universe will put the whole design together. And I have heard a lot of people talking about my buildings, for which I got the ideas through meditation. So meditation has helped manifestation, like Patriji in the beginning of this session was saying, that visualization is mind work, and manifestation happens when the soul work also comes together with the mind work. So I have experienced it many, many, many times. It's kind of strange feeling that you feel that somebody is holding you and making you do it. It's a strange feeling that you're watching TV and the newsreader is reading news, and you suddenly find that one sentence has a lot of meaning to you and it has solved your problem. Or you reading newspaper, or some people talking by your side, and you find that they're talking, but then suddenly there is a clue to your issue in their conversation. So meditation, I felt, has made me more sensitive to these things. Then after having meditated for many years, I felt that, I'm not going any deeper. And I came across Buddha CEO. My wife was already practicing. So she suggested that I join this. So first I was a bit reluctant, but then, I thought, why not? So suddenly I found that there is a lot of depth that I can reach now. First major thing that happened to me after joining Buddha CEO was that at the minutest level of the body is a cell, and the cell also has the energy. So if we are able to go to the energy level, and Chandra sir, and during the meditation sessions, we keep saying that we are all one. So if we are able to go to that, vacuum and communicate with that cell, the cell also begins to help you, begins to change your health. So I have experienced it in my health many times, and I practice this health thing every day. My stomach issues have been resolved. My acidity and acidic reflexes have been resolved. So when you don't have all these issues, so obviously you have time to focus on other things. And the other thing I noticed was that when I meditate, I leave the previous day behind. So I start my day almost fresh every day, which is a great feeling to start with a clean slate. It makes you see many more opportunities, makes you more amenable to the new situation, prepares you well for what's going to happen today. So that is another thing that I have experienced when I meditate. I went for advanced meditation retreats to Bangalore twice. And, in the second one, I suddenly felt that I realized the sense of purpose that I have. So earlier, it used to be kind of sometimes stressful to get out of the bed. But now there is a purpose. You want to get out and do this and do that, and so that changes the whole mental makeup and your approach to the issues. So Chandra sir was so kind. He asked me to become a convener for this second global conference. And I never imagined that I can do anything like that. And you would not believe, sir, what happened today was in my dream, we are driving on the Himalayan trip, and somebody gets into the bus. And I asked him, "Who are you?" He says, "I'm Steve Jobs." And then he says, "Oh, it will happen. Don't worry." So this conference is going to be a great success. And he was a bit taller than what he actually was, but slim and thin, and same kind of face that he had, this sculpted face with very clear features. So it was a great experience. So after I woke up, my wife said, "You're getting late." So after I woke up, I was still in that for quite some time. So it was a very good experience. So I would encourage all of you to. For major thing is that we should persist. Those who are beginning, you need to persist. Even if you just sit for 10 minutes every day, just please make it a habit. And then you will find that it is just like breathing, just like eating breakfast, just like eating lunch. It will become part of you. And I know I'm able to meditate when I'm traveling, when I'm in the flight, waiting for the flight, even if there is a long traffic light. So it doesn't take long, because the Anapanasati is so easy. So I would encourage everyone to please continue, and then you will see the miracles. Thank you.
Wow. What a comprehensive understanding and implementation of meditation. Amazing. So many messages you had. Everything is a message to take. Leaving past behind, starting every day fresh itself is just so powerful. That's sufficient. That's sufficient to just move into the future. In any case, Rajivji, the thing that I keep learning from you is that, the thing you said, there is a power in the intelligence which is helping, is watching. It's helping and it's watching. Watching in a good way, wanting to help if you take that help. So talking to that self, I regularly do this. I communicate with the team through energy. It was very, very useful when I was going through my acquisition process, particularly when they're not receptive to meditatively. And many of them, like organizations, are not receptive. They're not meditating. And then many are simply thinking, practically speaking, realistically speaking, this is not going to happen. These are kind of words. Miraculous thinking will not come when you use the words practically, realistically, be on the ground and be here, be this. When you use the words, that means they're saying, I don't believe all that theory, and then right now there's a problem. But then how do you communicate? Same thing, the way you're saying, communicate with the cell will respond. Physically speaking, the medical fraternity would have said, this is not going to happen. This is going to take another 10 days to heal. But you communicate the cell and say, I've got this greatest experience, I'm looking forward, I'm going for it, please cooperate. So that communication energetically through thought, say that I'm talking to the energy being of all of you, the soul stuff, or the astral body of you, and this is what we are doing, guys, together. Hope you understand. And so then slowly things change. Or simply what we're saying in a meeting, you go in and then just simply imagine and then communicate that everyone that we're having a great meeting today, very productive, and then we're supporting each other. Something and then go into the meeting. So this is a beautiful way. That's what I see you constantly. Recognize the power within and then associate with it. It requires awareness. Requires awareness to be doing that in that moment. Thank you, Rajivji. I've seen you
Thank you,
go
sir.
and then meet people. When you meet people, our consciousness expands. And I always constantly see Rajivji. Go. I mean, our practice is good. Okay, fine. I'm coming to here. But that's not sufficient. Go out and meet. Okay, so master has come, meet. Important. Take the best. We are the honeybees collecting the best from everywhere. That's the way we are recommending many books. And then the books will have many things. In that, pick what is relevant to the concept. The concept is only three things. I'm not the body, I'm the energy. I have Godhood in us, infinite potential in me. My thoughts create reality. Anything that says around this is great. But anything that says opposite of it, not necessary. You go to a place and then somebody is talking about how the body is made up of stuff, and then so for this one, this plant, for this one, that thing, for this one, this medicine, for this body, this aspect, this, for this thing, you have to eat this food, that juice, this drink. Sorry, then you're going more into becoming a body. There's a lot more focus on the body. Then that'll only keep us on the body. It'll not let us go into think of energy, because everything is body. Okay, now I have carrot juice, is going to happen. I have lemon juice, this is going to happen. We're more focused on the body. And when we are going through that, they must recognize and see mind to matter. Read the book on mind to matter. Read the book on biology of belief by Bruce Lipton. Understand scientifically what happens. Or forget all of that. We experiment tomorrow. You don't take your lemon juice and then experiment and say, I'm doing great. And see, a few days later, you'll be free and liberated out of wanting to have that every day, other without which my body doesn't cooperate. For my belief. Meditation, of course, is helping us to remove these beliefs and more into the energy consciousness. It's the power of thought we change. Thank you, Rajivji. Very crisp and then amazing amount of work you're doing at Global Conference of Meditation Leaders. This is the statement. I never thought I will do it. I never thought I will do this, what I'm doing. And this is called perfectly navigating ourselves towards things that we really love and enjoy. And it's always happening with meditation. Isn't it, Rajivji?
Absolutely. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you. Yes, we have another wonderful master. I'm curious to look, waiting to listen to you, Meghaji. Yes, Valjivji, please introduce.
Well, first of all, thank you, Rajivji. You know, his life experience is so inspirational. So thank you for sharing. And now we have another distinguished guest, Megha Sharmaji. Meghaji is originally from Jammu and now based in Amritsar, is an educator with a passion for language. She has taught at Army Public School and KC Public School and currently conducts online French classes while continuing her studies at Alliance Francaise Delhi and Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. Since beginning her meditation journey in 2022, Megha has experienced profound personal growth. Meditation has helped her become calmer, improve relationships, reduce expectations, and embrace inner peace. Now it is an essential part of her daily life. Welcome, Meghaji. Please share your experience.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everybody. Meditation is something like it has become addiction to me. I mean, while I was just a child, I belonged to a very religious family. My mother used to pray a lot. And at that time, when I was reading those mantras, I never used to feel connected. I used to think like, why are we reading it? What is the meaning of this? Why are we doing this? But then sitting in the temple, I used to feel that there is some energy, there is some power. So that helped me to tread on this path. Actually, I remember all the information about the meditation came to me through books. I mean, I was not looking for books, they were coming to me. Like I remember I was a teenager, I was in school when my best friend, she recommended me Dr. Brian Weiss, saying that she thought that it's a love story, only love is real. But it turned out to be a book which is more profound, which talks about the past lives. So that day, because we've been hearing about past lives, like they exist. but we got the proof that yes, it happens and it is there. Like people are really they are telling stories past life. Doctors are they are researching on this. Psychologists are researching on this. So after that, I heard about meditation and I started looking for meditation while I was in school. I think I was in 11th grade or 12th, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And somebody shunned me down saying that it is not for you, you're too young for it. So I said, okay. And then life happened. And then there was a turmoil period in my life when my friend introduced me to the book called The Secret. And I came to know about the gratitude manifestation, and I started doing it because we formed a small group of 4 or 5 people, WhatsApp group. I think I just completed my master's at that time. And we were practicing that 21 days practice or 28 days practice of this book called The Magic. So it really helped me manifest things and learn manifestation. But while I was manifesting, I wasn't manifesting. Like for a 21-year-old, she should be manifesting money. She should be manifesting job. I wasn't doing anything of that. I was only manifesting happiness without realizing that happiness is already there. But my husband used to make fun of me. You've just made a check of rupees 15,000. What are you going to do? I said I needed 15,000 at that time, so I made that. So I wasn't manifesting money. I feel like why I was doing it. So, but then I started telling people, this thing works, this manifestation things work. This is like magic. You will find parking lots. And then people started calling me crazy. They were like, why are you always talking this? This is not normal. You're not, when people start saying these things and you're not meditating, and then you start thinking, am I just over exaggerating things, or is this happening? And then challenges come, and I wasn't knowing about the challenges thing. I said, well, I'm doing lot of things. Why I am still facing the challenges? So there I left this manifestation thing. In last manifestation class of Chandra sir, I told him that I wasn't ready for attending any manifestation class because I gave up upon it at one point of time. I said it doesn't work for me now. So then this quest for meditation, after I got married, I faced challenges. I was reading books were coming. Louise Hay, I read affirmations. I was carrying my son, and I used to wake up middle of the night, and I used to start reading. I used to start reading Abraham Hicks, and I used to read for good 1-2 hours and then go back to sleep. So I was doing a lot of reading was there, but meditation, I was looking for Brahma Kumaris. I was looking for all the options. I think there was Dr. Deepak Chopra's one meditation, 21 days. I did that also. I did the Isha Kriya online that was available. All these things. But then my father introduced me to Buddha CEO. And honestly, the first day I attended, it was in March 2021. My son was too small. I slept really late. And I woke up and I slept to the meditation and I had pain in my neck. I said, I told my father, I said, Papa, this meditation is not going to work for me. So I just left it there. But then I don't know what kicked. And after 2-3 months, I again started and I gave it a little try. And it did wonders for me. From that day to this day, I don't remember a day when I've not meditated. At least for 10 minutes I've done. Even if I'm very busy also, mostly I'm not. So I find time for this and I can't stay without this meditation. And every day is new learning. Whenever a challenge comes, I just feel bad. I accept it. But then I know I have to come out of it. And everything, like yesterday only, I was just smiling all through the meditation because I got an insight from Sir when he was talking about intentions. Because I was sitting manifesting and there were a lot of things I wanted to manifest. I want this, I want that. And Sir told that you have to have a clarity for that. And that day I realized my main thing that I want to manifest is that I want to teach meditation to people. So this is the thing which is the first and foremost important for me, and others will follow. So this is all I have to say. And obviously, like Sir was telling Ma'am Chandra Ma'am yesterday, like you're not able to come. Maybe there is something you are like fearful about travel or something. And I have this travel anxiety. because now I have to go to GCML. I was finding reasons for not to go because I had to travel. I feel like everything should come here at my doorstep, and I need not to. So this way of attending GCML is a way for me to go out of my comfort zone, changing my limiting beliefs, and this is there. And so I would also like to mention, like, it was in 2019. My son was like 6, 7 months. I got this book called Being Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. So I couldn't complete the book, to be honest, but I was reading it. And then I came to know that this person is conducting some meditation sessions abroad, and they're quite expensive, not affordable for me. So I was thinking, when I will I be ever able to attend these sessions? Will I be able to get this knowledge? And thanks to you, we are getting it at our doorsteps, and that too without even spending a single penny, sir. So, like everybody says, you are our Joe Dispenza, and I firmly believe in that. This Buddha CEO is a beautiful platform, and I would tell everybody to please continue doing meditation. It is, if not at a fast pace, but slowly and steadily, you will see the results. Thank you so much.
Okay, so now we know your spiritual depth. You were reading Brian Weiss and all of that long ago. Becoming Supernatural is one of the very powerful books written with so much scientific understanding. 2019, you said 18. You got hold of.
19, I got
Yeah,
hold of
that's just when it came out. That's just when it came out. Really nice journey. So now you know what I really need to manifest is happiness. You manifest, and I want the happiness to be there for everyone. That's why I become a meditation teacher.
Yes, sir.
A lot of times when we talk about manifestation, many people do not understand and say, oh, you're going after material objects. You're coming to spirituality, you're teaching them how to have this, how to have that. If there is a desire, and then we know this, with meditation, either we dissolve it or we manifest it. One of the two, but do it fast, do it anyway. Either dissolve it, you transcend it, because as you meditate, it drops off if it is simply a mind desire. But then if it is truly there for you, and then why not for me? If I've come here to experience certain level of life and quality of life, and so for that I need to have something, then I will experience it. But the sooner I experience, the sooner I cross over so that I go to the next experience of my life, which is to give what I experience, because that's the natural state. And so manifestation is important for quickly realizing and then go beyond the desires. But then when it's done with meditation, many times we drop things that are not necessary, clarity comes. Many times we'll accelerate what we wish to experience so that we move into the future. Okay. We move into the future rather than trying to overcome only through meditation. Somehow drop the desire. Desire is the cause of suffering. That's for those who do not understand the concept of manifestation, then we say it's too far out, it's not reachable. And for those who do not meditate, because without meditation, you'll only be attachment. But when these two are there, there's no attachment, and then nothing seems impossible. So both will happen automatically, and seek an experience, right? And so beautifully, your meditation is moving you and navigating towards teaching meditation. Because that's the purpose, that clarity comes. Otherwise, very difficult. People will tell you, you're such a young mom, why are you doing all these practices? So beautiful. You finished your coaching program, is it?
No, sir, I'm
No.
yet to start. I'm planning to do it in March.
Yes, we're making it easy for you. From March, the next batch is only be twice a week classes for coach program. Right? Earlier, it's pretty intense, every day, 40-day sessions, and then along with some assignments, and then weekends, 3 hours, every day, 2 hours of sessions. but now it's twice a week. And Saturday, Sunday, or something like that, but it's simplifying. So many can do this at leisurely, because what we saw, many are working in some way or the other, are full-time busy with a few things, and so they want to, with a lot of good intention, spread meditation, not as more of a full-time, bread earning thing. So this is there. Please do join. We wish to see you there. I think somewhere March 8th or 9th, they're starting the next batch of coach program. It'll run for about 3-4 months, but it's fine. Let it run. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you. So who introduced, so your meditation came to you naturally, that means it came naturally.
So I was looking for it, but my father introduced it to me. He was doing Buddha CEO, so he introduced me to Anapanasati. Otherwise, I was just looking for meditation. I didn't know where to go, which is the best path to choose, actually.
So your dad is meditating through Patriji, I think, right? PSS
No, sir,
Summit.
he started in 2020. Earlier, he wasn't listening to whatever I was suggesting books he wasn't reading. He started with you. I think my maternal uncle, he started and he suggested it to my father.
That's
So
right.
that's why.
Ramesh Kojaria ji, very grateful to him.
Sorry, sir.
Grateful to Kojaria, Ramesh Kojaria, right? You know.
Ramesh Khajuria. Yeah,
Ramesh
Ramesh
Kojaria.
Khajuria. Yeah. He introduced it to my father and then it came to all of us.
I remember. That's great. Very, very grateful to him and to mom and dad. And Rajesh ji, thank you. Sumanji, we're grateful to Sumanji for bringing us together here. All right. It's all,
Absolutely.
yes.
You're the one. Why don't you try? I came back from South Africa or something after a long World Bank mission in Africa. And my health was in a total spin. I just didn't know what to do. And the homeopath and the Ayurvedic doctors I went to, they said, oh, your intestines are dried up and this has happened and that has happened. So she kind of insisted. And luckily for me, you were starting the manifestation session a few days later. And your first half an hour, when you explained that it is all energy, and I used to do a lot of Sanatan Dharam kind of things. So I suddenly felt that everything fell together. It all made sense, and then I could work on it. So that helped my health a great deal. Thank you, sir. Thanks to you.
Thank you. Awesome. All right, friends. So that's great. So many things rolled. I'm very, very happy for this beautiful experience they shared. Thank you. How do you feel the sharing?
Amazing, Meghaji. Thank you so much for sharing. Rajiv sir, every time he comes, you get inspired. And now today we had Meghaji. I think this is why this platform is so amazing. Apart from learning from you and reading the books, it's each other's experience that really, inspire us. Maybe somebody else might be on the same path and we learn from each other. And that also strengthens us and inspires us to continue on this path. So yes, thank you. Always very thankful for all the speakers, sir, you bring to this show. So very grateful. Thank you.
Awesome. Any announcements do we have?
I know, sir, not today.
Okay, friends. So that's wonderful. Yes, speakers are our team. Reshma, I think, was chasing Meghaji last night, but he still came up. And she came up in half an hour notice or something? That's all it is. Spontaneity. And then Rajesh also, probably she spoke to you last night only. Right? Just to be available. Not that that he had to plan. So thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Take the question.
Okay, friends. Hope you all had a wonderful meditation session and thoughtful sharings always, right? So looking forward, any questions any experience that you would like to share from your side. Feel free to unmute yourself, or yeah, you can unmute yourself, or you can raise your hand, or you can just put the text in the chat message if you don't like to pick up, but at least want to write it up. Yes. Who would like to go first? Sukurti, madam. Yes, you have
Yes.
unmuted. Yes, madam.
Yeah. So Chandra sir was mentioning like either we dissolve or we manifest in the process of meditation. So
We
manifestation
don't
I
see
have
you.
heard.
Yeah,
Sorry?
we don't see you.
Okay. Actually, no.
Yes,
Yeah.
madam.
So Chandra sir was mentioning either we dissolve or we manifest in the process of meditation. So I have heard the concept of manifestation so many times, but what this is something that I heard new. So dissolving in the process of meditation. So can I know more about it?
Dissolving the past.
Is it the past or I mean that, or is it a desire that we not strongly want? Or I mean I wanted to know more on it.
Okay, see, basically dissolving the past it is a continuous, right? That past, present, and then it is a continuous where we study towards some academics and then we get into a job, and then towards whatever we study related to the academics, then we actually get into a job, and then it is a kind of a linear process and everything, right? And our goals and everything. But then somewhere deep inside that, I wanted to try out art or something XYZ. That I have not studied it, but something deeply I feel I wanted to go for that. I tried 2-3 times, but then I could not able to get into it. Something a different one. When I actually look for manifestation, okay, I'm actually creating some artwork and something I'm participating in all these things, then obviously the past, whatever the limiting belief that is holding, that you are actually getting dissolved because you are actually moving into the next step. So this way you can actually give your perception. This is one kind of a perspective. And another perspective is, for example, I have some uh, okay, so sir was telling about dissolving the goals which are not required and are already experienced. So I might have actually 3 to 4 goals, right? 3 to 4 goals. So I may not actually really require all 3-4 goals personally, right? Because we have that out of 3-4 goals. For me, deep inside is like the inner desire is that 1 goal or 2 goals, whatever may be. But other 2-3 goals, which is actually something that it is a mind created goal, which is basically something I see from my next person. Okay, he got the promotion or she got a promotion. Why I also did not get promotion? Okay, she got a car and then they are got a big house. Okay, I can also get a car. Okay, then all those things also gets added on to your goals. Okay, let me also go for promotion, or let me also. But deep inside, my goal was not that. My goal was something teaching meditation or taking up some artwork or going up something different in my career itself. Okay, I don't feel, I don't need a promotion, but I wanted to do more something like that in that way. There are people who are also like that, right? So basically where we wanted, what is the goal? Out of 10 things, you see 10 things, what you wanted to, what you need, you will pick it up the moment you see something, right? If you need something in a box. So if you don't see, what you will do, you will just, if you close your eyes and then try to pick, you will pick, oh, is this something that I want? Or is this the shape that I'm looking at? Or is this something, 2-3 items? So the meditation gives a clarity that to know that, okay, this is that one item that I'm looking out for deeply. The moment you start feeling, okay, I need it, this is what it is. The other things, when you start feeling it, no, you are getting promoted. Yeah, I got promoted. Yes, I don't feel anything. Yes. So 2-3 days, when you do it, or first day itself, somebody will get it. So obviously that was not your goal. So your other things gets dissolved. What is actually it is required, that is what it is. You will go for that. Hope you got it.
Oh.
Can you probably can turn off your video if the network is little. Experiencing that or other.
Our voice is not clear, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, we lost your voice.
Fine, but just look. Yeah. So
Sorry,
till
I
Sukriti.
could not hear it.
Yeah. Fine. Tell me, madam.
No, I could not hear your voice, what you told.
Okay. Okay. Whatever the explanation that I shared, that was not her. Was not
The whole
heard.
explanation I heard, just the last one.
Okay. So I just able to did you able to get it? The explanation that is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sure, madam. Feel free to type in if you have some questions or something. If your network is that's okay, you can still type in here and then chat and then yeah. Wonderful. So yeah, so one of my experiences on the let me know if anyone wants to listen to my experience. You can feel free to chat. Otherwise, on related to choosing the right goal or how to discard 2-3 goals, which is not required. And anyone would like to share your experience on understanding the manifestation? Where can we find the songs being played during the session? So I think music's then anyway, definitely you will get it, but the songs, I think yes, Karen Drucker song, Karen Drucker playlist in YouTube. Lot of songs in Karen Drucker, like Thank You and many songs you can check it. Thank you, Reshma. Yes, who would like to go for next? Or no questions or fully understood the concept? See, one thing, very important thing is, at least my learning is, oh, I understood this, or this is what it is. Okay, let's not conclude always. Okay, if you understand something, you can still validate, is this my understanding? Is this right or not? If you have to always open to, you should, share that your understanding and then make sure your understanding is, your opinion is actually right to the expertise in that space. So then you'll get a different perceptions, different, kind of views. And obviously we move to next, from the different dimensions, we will understand your thing. So very, very important as to not put a conclusion, oh, I know this, I know that. Or even if you know that, understand, make sure your understanding is right or not by sharing here or sharing in your group and across everywhere. Yes. If you wanted to interact with Chandra sir, should we join batch 1 only? Yes, over the Zoom, yes, you can. Or the other way is, you can pick the call, you can call him, or he can attend also, he can speak. It's two ways. But yes, directly to over the Zoom, if you want to do on this program, if you want to interact, batch one won't be the right option. Any questions? So silent. When will the next batch start? It starts 6 a.m. Oh, okay, the next batch. I think we'll keep watch the buddhaco.org upcoming programs. There we will be posting it. Or Reshma, if you have anything ready, you can share it. Program it. Okay, you meant next sessions. Okay. So yes, you can join tomorrow, madam. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. IST.
No, sir. Actually, what I meant is, like all the 21-day program. Like, when is it like going to start?
Okay, yeah.
We are
Reshma,
in between, right? Like, yeah, that's what I meant. Like from day one, if I can.
okay. See, one thing is there will be you'll be getting the updates. The next 40-day program, 21-day program will be kickstarting it. So we have a conference. So after this, I think we have some programs lined up. So keep watching the space buddhaco.org/ programs, upcoming programs. So if you visit the buddhaco.org website, there it is list of programs, upcoming programs will be there. So there you could able to get it. Thank you. Okay, so any questions, or if not, then we'll take care kind of for today. So sharing is caring, right? Always share your experience. Sharing is recently, in fact,
I think
yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So, that's
invoice is breaking. Is it for me or?
Am I audible?
No, madam, your network goes up and down. I think probably you need to switch.
Is it
Yeah,
audible now?
Yeah, it is fine.
Okay. So one of the concept that is being discussed was about the Sankalp and Vikalp. The doubtful intention is Vikalp and a strong intention is Sankalp. So, but I think sometimes and currently, like sometimes, as we have discussed earlier, sometimes I'm not sure if that is my goal or not. Sometimes I'm confused of my goals, and sometimes I do have doubts. I mean, I am not sure if I really want that. So, can you throw some light on what is Vikalp and I mean, for all the questions, answer would be the meditation, but um,
I got you. Your question is something more of towards how to identify that whether this is the right goal for me or not.
No, I wanted to know more on how do we overcome that Vikalp? Like I have doubtful intentions, like I have, yeah, doubtful goals and doubtful things. Like I want this, but is that right for me or not? Can I strongly wish for this or not?
Okay. See, the answer, the short answer is again meditation. But what is the reason is when you have too many thoughts in your mind, right? When you have too many thoughts in your mind, and too many voices also going on. Okay, this is right, or you don't know whether this is your intuition or whether this is your really your goal that you wanted to go for. So the first thing is your feeling will tell you that okay. So when you do meditation, so you are discarding all the other voices, okay? And then you are actually listen to your inner voice, what it is right for you. Okay, what it is right for you. 10 things, 10 voices you don't know which actually, whether I need to do this particular thought or this voice is mine or this is mine, this is my goal or not. And so take a list of all, whatever the goals, write it in a paper. So give everything, whatever you think about, whatever you have, everything, write it in a paper. Okay. And then there are out of this 10, like you just go for only out of, say, reduce it to, assume that the list is something 100 or 50, 75. Try to reduce it to 75. Again, reduce it to, 10 to top 10. Then go for, 3, 4, whatever, or 5. So when you actually just start visualizing it, that what will, once if it happens at this moment, how do you feel that? And when you and what sort of feeling that you are getting when you are visualizing that, when you feel so happy, and then or you don't get that feeling at all, right? Then obviously it is not yours. So the feeling will be the right, because the feeling actually comes from your, from the heart. The feeling cannot be created from the mind. Okay, the feeling comes from your heart. The heart will tell you whether the direction, it will tell you, okay, this is right, this is not right. Okay, so that way you can actually, my experiences, I have written one of my goal is, let me pursue in IoT some project. Okay, so I took all the videos in YouTube, and then I started actually investing my time, and then close to 50, 60 videos I watched it, and then I'm in the process. Basically, I'm a mechanical. I studied mechanical, nothing related to electronics. So I started actually go into, understand what that electronic devices, diode, this and that, and the PC board, and start learning, and did a small project. And during this course, what I found is something when I started, started parallel meditation visualization. So somewhere I felt that, this is not my cup of coffee. Okay. This is not something that I'm really enjoying or really happy. So then obviously yes, I put some time and some effort, something like that. So then I changed my goal. This is not mine. Let me go. This is not mine. So that's how that, how much you are aligned towards yourself, your inner self, that will tell you. Suppose if you don't align with your inner self, your mind is keep on wandering, going outside, then you don't know that what to choose, what not to choose. When you are with yourself, with your own inner self, then you will able to listen to that person, right? If the person is speaking here, and then you are going here and there, and then listening to that person, this and person, then obviously you're not able to listen to this person, what this person is talking to you, that inner voice, right? When you are being with this inner person, then obviously, then you'll understand what you are really, wanted to do. What is your purpose? So how to be with that? Then obviously meditation will help you to do that. And parallelly, then you can do this exercise, this physically this exercise, what I'm telling, list down and then short list, write it, everything, put it everything in a paper. Don't have it in everything in mind. Put it in a paper, list everything, and then reduce it, go for 3, 4, and then start visualizing how do you feel that. And then try it for next, 5 days, 10 days continuously. And then that will tell you what needs to be taken off. And another one thing is, which Chandra sir always tells, that if you're left with 1 year in your life, with only 1 year in your life, what are the things that you wanted to accomplish out of the 100 things that you wanted to have? Maybe then you will shortlist, okay, I don't need this. I need only these 3, 4, 5. So that will also help you. Hope something that helpful for you, madam. Able to get it. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, madam. Were you able to get it? What I have mentioned?
Yeah. So what I understood is like if we are, I mean, if we sit with ourselves and only if we sit with ourselves and don't listen to all other voices in our mind, we will be able to know what our actual thing is. And one more thing is that if it is the right one, we will be very sure and we will not be doubtful. So if it is a wrong one, we will be doubtful, I feel. So is that correct? Is my understanding correct?
It is sometimes, you may not able to know that, whether it is, see, for example, that's the other way the question is, I'm getting an intuition that, to do this, but I don't know whether this is right or not. It is the other way. The question would be, how do I know whatever the intuition is from the mind or from my heart? Okay, so basically that whether I'm listening to my intuition or whether it is a thought, basically the question could be that this way. Okay. So how do you know that? The one thing is when you actually have that, the feeling will be the first thing. The feeling, you will be able to get the feeling. And despite that, that push will be there always. But the thought, if you wanted to do it, that's basically to know that whether it is doubt or undoubt, to take the decision. The best way is sit in meditation with an empty mind, and then go. And after meditation, what you actually, getting about that particular goal or what you will feel. So immediately after that, okay, after that. So that will tell you, okay, this is yours, or whatever the decision that you take after meditation, that will tell you, able to identify it very easily, whether this is right or not. Whether this is a mind oriented or whether it is something heart oriented, you will able to distinguish. That is another way to get through it. But yes, we may not be able to. Sometimes our mind will play a role. Okay, no, this is not the way. For example, I'll tell my own personal experience. I wanted to go for an a treatment. Go for a treatment. Basically, I'm okay. So basically, when in our society, right, people who got married and then has to have a child and all these sort of things, the push pressure is there. Then what was the thing is into meditation after 3 months, and my family is, for my wife's family, there are doctors, and they were telling that you can go for this treatment, that treatment, and I was completely out and to become a father, basically to have a child. So what did I do is then that moment I was just into 3 or 4 months into meditation. So then I interacted, okay, I don't know what to do. I should go for this treatment or that treatment, or people are telling this and that, like what to do. I don't know. This confused state, right? Then I interacted with Suji Nair at that time. She was she was a guest speaker in one of the events. So I interacted directly with her, got her number. So she said that at that point in time, you don't need to worry about all these things, what it is, this or that. Just your intuition will tell you, your feeling will tell you. So what I just meditated, and then somewhere my deep feeling is that, okay, you don't worry, the things will happen naturally for you. This was kind of a message for me. So, and when that message actually came, then what happens is, then I actually discarded other things, treatments and whatever that plan. I'm completely out. Even though my wife is actually thinking about, okay, we'll go for this and that, like that. So, but still I respected her, whatever her thinking. So then the day came, and then eventually after, close to 6 to 7 months or 9 months, I think. So things actually worked out in a favor, and naturally what I have written in my visualization, what I have written, how it should be, and how everything, the written script, I have written that this is how I will hold my baby, this is how I will actually go for this and everything. So this is what I got manifested. So I'm putting all the things in a very, very short span of time, considering the time. But yes, this actually I got able to go through successfully, become a father. And my kid is close to 3 years old. Why I'm saying is this one is, sometimes we get a doubt, when you do more and more meditation, then you get the feeling that, and then with that, then you obviously you'll know that whether this is right or not. Okay. And your intuition will get strengthened more and more. Your intuition will, you can underline this word, your intuition will get strengthened more and more when you do more and more meditation, more and more empty your mind. So then it will help you to choose what I need, what I don't need, whether it is for you or whether it is not for you. So then no more double voices, triple voices. So your own inner voice will tell you, go for it, that's it.
Yeah. So you also mentioned about visualizing visualizing it and understanding the feeling, right? So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will, yeah. So
Yeah, you keep visualizing
feeling
it. When you
we
visualize it,
also able to get in.
full feeling as if everything happens now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So any more questions or any clarifications, feel free. Otherwise, we can wind up the session.
Yeah. So there is heart elevation meditation. So instructions are to whatever happiness or bliss like we are focusing on it, but we uh, or that kind of state, like what should we do at the time? Like that, or I mean, we are not in a good mood. Is it should not miss the time? Like,
Okay, if I understand your question, if we are not in a good mood, then how we can go for a heart elevation?
yeah.
Okay. So it's like, heart elevation, we need to understand why heart elevation is. Heart elevation, the purpose is actually is a booster process for the meditation. So it is basically when you are in a different moods, angry moods or something, depression or whatever the moods, right? But so to get into that meditative state, this will help you boost, right? So that is the purpose.
I'm
If the
sorry,
person,
I actually lost your voice. Can you please repeat? I'm sorry.
okay, so let me repeat. So the primary purpose of heart elevation process is to, when it is a booster process for the meditation, right? It is a booster. Why? What is the booster process? It helps you to get into that, to observe your breath, to prepare your mind to observe the breath, prepare your mind to observe the breath. So we are actually working in office and then meetings. Suddenly, someone, Sukirti madam, you scolded or somebody you scolded you. Then you got, something out of mind and then thinking about those past things. Then the moment, when sit in observation, so you keep on actually getting to that kind of that mind play will be going on. Okay, why she spoke like that? Why all these questions will be mind chattering will be going on, and then you will not able to focus on the breath, right? So this heart elevation will help you to focus the breath. How? Because it shifts you. Your mind is in this wavelength. Then you are consciously putting some effort. Consciously putting effort. See, you got some wound. You got some wound. What do you do? Something that we apply that so that we are putting some effort to heal that one, right? Something we are applying it. The same thing. This one helps you. The heart elevation helps you to know from this mood, whatever the mood that you are in, it shifts you to elevate your mood, elevate your heart and your mind, so that you can able to observe your breath. You can get into the meditation easily. Suppose you could not able to, you are trying consciously, you could not able to do. That's okay. That's okay. You can directly go into the meditative state. Okay, it's not a mandatory process, but the primary purpose or reason is to help you to get into that coherent state. Coherence. So,
No, whenever I'm in any emotion, in any mood, I can focus on breath. But I'm asking about the feeling, not the breath. So
no, your
in
question is
the heart elevation, it is in the instructions are to focus. I mean, I think it is like focusing on the happy feeling, right? I mean,
okay. So probably you can watch the day 2 of the video, madam. I think Chandra sir explained detail, but then I'll tell you. So you put your one hand or two hand on your chest and then your heart area, and then take a couple of slow and deep breaths. Then focus on your breath. At the same time, focus on your heartbeat. If you don't able to focus on the heartbeat, that's okay. Just feel that, for some time, wait for some time to feel that. And then recall the happy moments in your life, whatever it happened in the past, or even in the future, whatever, visualize that, you can bring that also. You can do that, and then elevate yourself by recalling, live the moment as if it is happening again now. If the past event you are recalling, again live it. Okay, I don't have anything. Definitely there will be something. You would have first time you went to school, or somebody who spent some time with your close friends, or some played with some babies. Sometime, you spend your time at your family members or friends and anything, or some events at your school, whatever. Recall the moment, live the moment again and again. So that live the moment, get into that as if it is happening now. Then you are changing your mind state from the whatever the mood to this. So that's how you create a feeling.
So are all meditations focusing on breath, or are there any different techniques? Like I see different namings, miracle program, wonder. So what are all these names? Art elevation. Like, is it all focusing on breath, or is there any other different thing?
Everything is anapanasati meditation, breath, mindfulness meditation, breath, madam.
So what can I understand with respect to these names?
So we cater to different people, different programs. Like for someone 21 days, for someone 40 days, for some, like if it is they completed 40 days program. So if they're experienced, okay, they are getting at least completed 140 day, they can actually able to sit at least minimum 3 to 4 hours. Then Akanda Dhyana program is there. So likewise, different programs, different the names, but otherwise the essence of all meditation is breath, mindfulness meditation, which is anapanasati meditation.
Okay, so for a new candidate, like what is the recommended one?
For the new candidate, they can start with 21 days. Again, even 40 days program also, they can start. So if you see in the buddhaceo.org in the programs, there is a beginner online programs, beginner physical programs there. You can actually have you watch out on that one.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. All right. So any other question? Okay. Thank you, Hadini. Thank you. And thanks everyone for the questions. And we'll have continue to meditate. Meditation is like going to gym every day, right? So every day is required, and that will make you empower you and then become a new of you. Discover yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Ratnavedi sir, for the wonderful sharings today. Thanks everyone for joining. We'll meet on tomorrow again.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So grateful. Oh, grateful. I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my